Hey everybody, this is Tommy within a Disney State of Mind. Tonight we are at Epcot Center. We're going to enjoy some extended evening hours for staying at a deluxe resort. We are at the Contemporary on this trip, and so we're going to get to stay here in the park for an extra couple of hours with some lower wait times. And so we're excited about bringing you guys along with us as we enjoy Epcot extended evening hours. Okay, Epcot Forever has started, which meant that it is officially time for us to start the extended hours. It's exactly 9 o'clock, and so what we're going to do is actually head back to France and World Showcase to Remy's. Now, you may think that we would want to already be there now with it starting, which is fine, you usually would, but we know that the last few folks that are in line would be waiting in line. Disney will let those ride, and then we can begin to get in line. And so by the time we get back there, it's probably just going to be some extended hours folks. And so we're gonna walk by, see a little bit of Epcot Forever as we walk back toward the France Pavilion and enjoy this night. It's 9:15 right now. We're most definitely going against the grain of traffic. For every probably 50 people coming out, there's 2 or 3 of us heading back this way. We're gonna head back to France first, gonna ride Remy's Ratatouille adventure. And I know right now it looks like a whole lot of people are here, but from our past experience, when we get ready to leave the park, we're probably going to walk down portions of World Showcase or the front of the park where we're gonna be the only people that you'll be able to see. And so though right now it is a little crazy, by the end of the night, this place is gonna be a ghost town. Today the park has been really full. The wait time for Remy all day long has been over an hour. It's still posted right now at 70 minutes, but what you have to remember is that at the end of the night, Disney actually inflates the wait times quite a bit. I think that they do it to try to get folks on out of the park, because you think, why am I gonna walk back to the corner of the park for a 70-minute wait? But remember, it could still be a longer wait. We're only 20 minutes after official park closing now, so you could have folks still in line that got in line during the fireworks show during Epcot Forever. But we'll just have to see what the real wait time is when we get back there. We were told coming in that it actually is about a 70-minute wait. If it is, it's going to use all of our extended time, but we're curious, and so we're going to see. Rain comes out of these.
Clouds?
Yes. It's the thing that Cambry has been able to do in Magic Kingdom that no one else has.
Oh, the sword in the stone?
Yes. She flies, castle.
Tinkerbell.
Yes. Not Winnie the Pooh, but the little one, the pink one.
No.
Well, yeah, close enough.
Wally.
Yes. The ride Magic Kingdom, the new roller coaster.
The new ride, Magic Kingdom.
The virtual queue ride.
Ride on the bikes. Yep.
Oh no. See your reflection in it.
Hey, it's me. I'm in. You're safe. Please remain seated throughout your adventure with your hands, arms,
You're silly. Remy's Ratatouille adventure. Let's go.
Chef Remy is waiting for you. Les invités pour le dîner.
Yes, but what to prepare? Hein? Pour le repas idéal. Coq au vin? No. A simple omelet? Too simple.
Voilà.
Mais oui, that's it! Cette nourriture est pour nos invités, pas pour vous. Et guys, The food is for them, not you.
Lighting up.
You can see now that there is no one in line for Remy's. A lot of times what happens as you go through the night is things do thin out, but also a lot of folks do what we are doing, starting in the back corner and heading forward. Now, I do know from experience that if you are staying on the Skyliner route, or if you can take a friendship boat from here at the back of Epcot back to your resort, and you can end back here and start at the front of the park over where Test Track is, by the time you get back here, there's really not gonna be anybody back here. So what we're gonna do now is head over to Test Track, and our goal is to get Test Track in and then to also be able to get in Guardians of the Galaxy. We found that about 3 rides, sometimes 4, is about all you're really gonna be able to get here, unless you want some of the easier rides to get on. You know, if you're wanting to ride Soarin' and Spaceship Earth and things like that, you can get lots in. But if you're wanting Frozen Ever After, Remy, Test Track, those types of rides, you're really only gonna get in a few, but it's still worth the lower wait times to be able to use this. I'm so happy that they have kept the Beacon of Magic of Spaceship Earth. This was the most popular. It is by far the most beautiful. We love all the color change stuff that's going on here, and we are so glad that it has stayed past the 50th as part of the nightlife of Epcot Center.
This is normal. Stop.
This has honestly been a very interesting night. The first time we did this, we were kind of, for lack of better words, putt-putting around, hanging out, talking, doing some stuff. And we were able to get 3 or 4 rides in. And tonight we are all but jogging. And we're looking at the possibility of only getting 2 in. We've got 40 minutes until the park closes. Test Track is a 40-minute wait, and so if that's accurate, we may not get in anything other than that. But our Guardians group has also been called, and so we're gonna get up here and take a look at Test Track and see if this looks like an accurate wait or not, and kind of see how we're gonna end, because tonight is one of those nights that you start looking and saying, what am I not able to get done in these 2 hours instead of what am I able to get done in these 2 hours? Test Track is a posted 40-minute wait, but you guys that are very familiar with the ride know that there is no one outside right now, and the inside queue is not completely full, and so I think that we're going to be much shorter than that posted 40 minutes. All right, so we just did our own in-show exit. We were waiting in line at Test Track, and we actually thought we would have enough time, but we noticed that Test Track really started bogging down. They were really having it, folks, take a while to get through the design area into the main line to get onto the ride, and they weren't moving much at all. And so we decided to ask, hey, if you had 20 minutes to get on and off of this or miss a Guardians virtual queue, what would you do? And they said that they would get out of line. And so they took us out the side door, sort of through where the single rider is. And so we are gonna head over to Guardians, the thing that we did not want to miss. And so tonight, looks like we're only going to get in 2 rides, but one of them is Guardians. And so, hey, it's still a great night, but you learn lessons each and every time you do these things. And so we've actually picked up a couple tonight. We have never been in the virtual queue outside at Guardians. It is right now 10:40. We just got over here. This is so different from the last time we actually did the extended hours for a deluxe resort, because we saved this for last that time and waited just a few minutes. It wasn't bad at all. And so it seems like a lot of folks are waiting to the end, but also there's a lot more people here than there was last time. I think it's obviously because we're getting into the summer. And so make sure that you think about what is a huge priority to you and kind of lay out your night based on that. We're finding that with a lot of folks in the park that it's actually better to stay in the front of the park where you can get more stuff done. But again, each and every one of these, you learn there are things that are going to change depending on the season, depending on how many people are here. But tonight we're learning an awful lot about more crowded times for these extended hours events.
Stand by for
The
teleportation.
show is still broken. It's been broken now for at least the last few days, what we've noticed. So where you're transported usually, you just walk into the Contemporary ship, and so it's just you kind of lose that effect. But they haven't done anything with it to fix it. I'm not sure why it's down, but it would be nice to have it back where the curtains raise up, because that's a huge part of the story. It's now 11:16. We just got out of the pre-show of Guardians, the second pre-show. So we're moving into the area now where they kind of herd you into that single file line heading up to the ride. We're probably going to get off of this looking at the amount of folks in front of us. It's probably going to be 11:30, if not a little bit later. And so tonight, these extended hours have not worked out quite the way that they have in the past, but that's all part of it, is that every single trip is going to be different. Every single time is going to be different. The key is flexibility, and make sure that you have fun no matter what you're doing. Make sure that you enjoy being here with who you're here with, and you can still have a blast even when things don't go quite according to plan.
Okay, they're headed for the jump point. This plan's never gonna work. Rocket! Well, okay, I've locked onto your vehicle.
We'll be right behind you.
Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man, then you're likely to kill him.
Good luck! You're gonna need it.
11:32 now, and we are getting off of Guardians of the Galaxy. Again, we only got in 2 rides tonight, but that's fine. Again, that happens. Check that out. My Magic Band plush just came off for the very first time tonight. It hasn't been interacting with anything, but coming off of Guardians, it did. You can see that Camry has completely and totally lost her mind. We're getting to the point of completely delirious. It's been a crazy day. We actually resort hopped today and moved from the Contemporary to another room. We actually went back to our condo that we usually stay at. We're gonna stay here an extended period of time. So this morning we got up and packed up and moved. And so Bree's about done. So we're all pretty tired, but Guardians was awesome as always.
Wow, that was weird to look into.
So this night, Epcot Deluxe Extended Hours did not at all work the way that we expected. Obviously, it's crazy late. We're all delirious, losing our mind. 11:40-ish now, a little after 11:30. So we got in 2 whole rides. We went to Remy, we went over to Test Track. Didn't get the ability to ride Test Track because it was just moving slow. And then we came over here, hopped in Guardians of the Galaxy. Crazy long queue tonight for the extended hours. So sometimes things work out the way you expect them, and sometimes they don't. And part of that being Camry losing her mind and ready for bed. And so with that, we're gonna go ahead and get off here where we can get back to our rooms, get some showers, get some rest, so that tomorrow we can have another incredible Disney day. If you guys see us in the parks, make sure that you stop and say hey. But until then, remember to keep living in a Disney state of mind. Bye.
Bye.